Please, don't do this.
You've been making quite a name for yourself, you know? They call you the Jersey Devil, which I think is a bit ridiculous, really. For one, this is West Virginia, and two, you're not really a devil, are you?
I will feast on your bones.
I don't doubt it should it come to that, but killing me and all of these other people won't bring your mother back.
I will have vengeance.
Or you could head north, where you could live in relative peace without anyone trying to kill you.
Why would you help me?
Because I know what it looks like when a creature is lashing out on instinct. I also know what it looks like when violence is inspired by the cruelty that only man can provide.
And that means something.
It does. Because there are some monsters that can be reasoned with, and some that can't. My job is telling which is which.
And which are you?
So it's done then? You killed it?
Didn't have to, but it won't be bothering you anymore.
Well, I didn't take you for a pansy, but I suppose I owe you all the same. Come on, don't try to haggle with me.
No, it's just that I've done a great many things for money. This wasn't one of them.
What the hell do you do it for?
Gentlemen, how can I help you?
You're coming with us.
I'm sorry, I think you boys must have me mistaken for someone else.
We have orders to capture Ira Woods, the devil hunter.
Oh, I see the confusion. See, I'm a monster hunter, not a devil hunter. Devils are entirely different. No harm done, though. I wish you boys the best of luck.
The general wants you alive, but he didn't specify your condition.
Now, I don't know who your general is, but I'm no soldier and I have no part in this war.
It matters to me none, sir.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, you and your men are carrying Model 1861 Springfield rifles, which could take about 30 seconds to load and fire on a good day. Now, me, I'm carrying a fully loaded six-shooter in my front pocket. Now, considering the dangers of marching with a loaded rifle and my well-trained aim, I suppose I could put all 5 of you down and still have a shot left to make it home for dinner. Now, are you willing to bet that you could load and fire those rifles before I could empty my pocket?
The guns are already loaded, sir.
It's very reckless of you.
I can live with that.
What luck. Just the man I was looking for. Guide to the Monsters of the New World. You draw all these funny pictures yourself?
My sister.
Ain't that cute? It's been a long time, Ira Woods.
I hoped it would have been longer.
Long enough for you to rechristen yourself the Devil Hunter, the man who hunts all Satan's creatures here on Earth.
If you believe the folk tales.
Well, I do. I do indeed. It's beautiful, ain't it? All this land was British land once. Before that, savages. All driven out by true-blooded Americans fighting for the soul of this country.
If I didn't know any better, General, I'd say you were drawing a parallel.
How can I not? We're fighting for our heritage, our way of life. You Northerners, you want to take away the rights that my ancestors fought to earn.
Like owning their fellow Americans.
If you were Southern, you'd understand what this war was about.
Virginian, actually.
Then you're a traitor and a liar.
I don't think I understand the accusation, General.
Well, you're a traitor for turning your back on this country. You're a liar for trying to pretend to be something you're not.
I never said I was a devil hunter.
No, I mean trying to pretend that you're someone other than Ira Woods, the most ruthless Pinkerton this side of the Mississippi. How many strikes did you break? How many bones?
If I had a choice between that man and the monster hunter, then, General, I would gladly kill 100 banshees to keep that part of myself buried.
Well, lucky for you, I got a job that should interest both men.
Don't tell me. Ghouls in your wheat fields? Mothman stealing your slaves?
You act like you're the only one who can handle these devils. We got along just fine without you, and we'll get along after.
Boastful for a man who kidnapped me to make a job offer.
Well, not too prideful to admit that sometimes an expert is called for.
You flatter me.
You remember a rabble-rouser by the name of Arthur Hale? Well, seems he's returned to trouble me once more.
That's impossible.
I would have thought so too. I saw him myself 3 weeks ago, or what's left of him.
I killed Arthur Hale.
Indeed you did. And I paid you handsomely for it, as I recall. You always were effective.
You're sure it's him?
Because not only did I recognize him, he remembers me. Hale, or whatever he calls himself, whatever this shambling mess calls itself, decimated an entire platoon trying to get to me, screaming my name at the top of its lungs like a dying hound dog.
So you're on the run?
Not on the run. On the hunt. For you.
You want me to kill him?
You did it once.
That's not who I am anymore.
Yes, you made that quite clear, but before you make your decision, let me mention that our mutual acquaintance did have one other name on his mind.
Woods.
Frankly, I've never seen anything like it. The Haitians on the plantation speak of zombies, but they sound like pitiful, loathsome things. This Arthur, is driven, ruthless.
It wants revenge.
I surmise. So, will you take care of it? From what I've seen, he's going to be catching up with you soon anyways. At least this way, I'll be paying you to take care of it.
No.
No. What do you mean, no?
I won't kill him again.
You don't have a choice.
We all have a choice.
This thing ain't human, Ira.
No. But it remembers Arthur's life. It feels his pain. There's a chance it can be reasoned with.
You're a fool.
I already killed one unionizer for you. How many did you have executed before you hired me? 20? 30?
Don't moralize me. I made some mistakes, but it was a business. Sacrifices had to be made. Now you want me to recant my past misdeeds, dedicate myself to being a wayfaring vagabond? You're a fool. You're a bleeding heart fool who didn't have the strength to live with the hard decisions.
I do live with them. Every day. Can you say the same?
I didn't want to have to do it like this. but you leave me no choice. That little sister of yours, how did she die?
I don't know.
It's a trick question. I already know the story, at least the one you tell. Little sister left behind turns to a wolf when the moon is high. Big brother comes back and has to kill little sister. Dedicates his life to the hunt of monsters. It's another folktale, but it's not one I believe. Because she's still alive, isn't she? Living in Farmington, I think. Helping you on your crusade. Silver. Sent 200 musket balls just like it with a platoon headed north. By morning, they could be routed towards her. Now, I have no doubt I would lose many men to a feral creature like your sister. But it would be a noble cause. Your cause. Hunting monsters. Now, I'll ask again. Will you kill Arthur Hale? He's here.
Hello, Arthur. It's been a long time. You know, people say that spirits are feral, mindless things driven by pure instinct. But I never believed that. See, I believe that they can feel love and pain, and that they remember everything. In fact, I think that's all most of them do. I remember every life I've ever taken. Every woman widowed, every child orphaned. It's hard not to run from it. To turn a blind eye and pretend it was all a bad dream. But I choose to remember, because it reminds me of what I'm fighting against. True monsters. I won't kill you, Arthur. Not again. Because you're not a monster. But you are the victim of one. I'm so sorry. Draw on 3.
3, 2, 1.
I took you for sentimental, not suicidal. Shit!
Please. You don't have to do this. I'll give you anything you want. Anything. Sorry, General. It was you who taught me that there are some monsters that can be reasoned with, and some that can't. heard news about some banshees up near Kensington. Do you have anything in your book about those? Well, there's a lot of blank pages in that book, and I'm not much of an author, and certainly not much of an artist, so I thought it'd be nice to have a partner. What do you say?